Welcome. My name is Jim Lal-Tabak. I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, and health and wellness coach. And this is a Wednesday evening energy treatment. Everyone's welcome and glad that you've been able to make it. I wanted to just talk a little bit about something I've been learning this past week, and I talked about it last week on the treatment, and that is the microbiome and how it affects how I feel like it's been affecting me, especially, which has been very interesting. I I I did some research. I've been looking into it, and I did some research, and I found out that COVID, SARS-CoV or COVID-19, uh, apparently affected the microbiome and it in an adverse way. And so it was no surprise to me when uh, I I discovered, or well, it was more of like an aha moment because 2 weeks after I had started the symptoms of COVID, I started feeling really sad and worried and anxious. And, initially I was thinking, oh, when I first got the symptoms, I said, oh, this is not a big deal. I feel a little tired. What's the deal? And then I started feeling like, well, why am I alive? And that was like, whoa, this is intense, that I was feeling those things. And I did a search on ChatGPT, and the search came up as that, in fact, COVID-19 impacted the microbiome, healthy microbiome, and in an adverse way. And I've been learning about how the microbiome affects, and it in the gut, it creates, or as a byproduct, serotonin, which is the happy hormone, and it helps the brain function. So with that knowledge, I said, "Whoa, wait a second! That's what kind of has happened to me," because I've noticed my memory getting challenged, my uh, enthusiasm, a lot of things. And so it was really good information for me because, and I look back, I think, well, I eat really healthy. I don't, and the things that supposedly impact the gut bacteria are things like glyphosate in most non-organic products, uh, or there's some other things like taking painkillers, Advil, of course, antibiotics kill the healthy bacteria, and metals, toxins, molds, things like that. And I do my best to stay pretty clean about all those things. So it was like, well, why is this happening? And it turns out, I think I was, impacted by the COVID. And so what to do about it? Well, been slowly but surely eating yogurt that's high in uh, the bacteria, healthy bacteria, and other fermented foods, and feeding the bacteria with um, prebiotics. And so, all that slowly builds back, but I still feel like it hasn't been enough. And so I'm doing a trial right now with a product, a product that um, says, and it's targeted to increase microbiome in a lot of different strains in the gut. So I'm gonna, it's been about a week, and I'm gonna see how it goes. But I definitely have noticed. I mean, just today I noticed I was working with numbers, and I remembered number chains, longer number chains. I mean, usually it's just two numbers right now, which is pretty poor. And I was following six numbers. And that was pretty interesting. So anyway, that's what's been going on for me just in the last week with this whole adventure of microbiome um, investigation and a trial for me. At any rate, I wanted to talk about an interesting thing I've been thinking about, and that there's there's vibrations are energy. Sound vibrations affect different parts of the body. And the classic from India and Sanskrit sounds are aum or om. We know it as om, but the real sounds are u, and And is thought to hit the heart. Or ooh is throat. And you when you practice it, you quietly and really feel in those areas that is in the cranium and vibrates up there. And so it's an activation of all those three. And so but then, I think we'll do that, but I just was remembering there's other wisdom traditions that use similar sounds in some of their words, like shalom, shalom, om, shalom, like that, and me, en, and both vibrate up in the cranial area, and then salem, sal, so all these systems really, I think, are taking those sounds and incorporating them into how we can really help our bodies heal. And anyway, so I'm going to go through the because to me it's very neutral, and let's it's a great way to sort of get started into the energy treatment. And yeah, so start with hands on the heart. Take a deep breath. Feel the chest vibrating with that. And then let's go to ooh. Ooh. You might feel your vocal cords. Ooh. And then deep breath. One more. Deep breath in. Just relax your breath. Feel your body connected to the earth. We'll just go briefly through each of the senses, noticing touch, it's your skin, smell, noticing the air as it goes in through your nose, taste and texture in your mouth, your tongue. And then light, being aware of the light that your eyes experience, the light inside and outside, because the optic nerve creates light as well, or light impulse. And then finally sound, noticing sound around you and inside you. as your body creates sounds. Let's create an intention for the evening. Positive health for yourself or others or planet, whatever it is. Just for a moment, think of what you feel is important, and then let that go. We'll move to noticing or inviting our healing team, our mentors, our inspirational team into this space. And let that go as well. Then create a vision of what a safe healing space will be for you. Moving on to creating a safe boundary around you, envisioning it like a membrane that allows safe things in, healthy things in, energy, healing energy in, and lets you release anything you don't need. And then let go of that idea as well. So we set these ideas up as framework without having to hold it all together. We just think about it and then know that it's it's in the system that we've created. And then we'll start the energy flow. So as you inhale, take your left palm up in your lap, right hand forward. As you inhale, this is a classic technique where you draw the energy in through the left, the receptive, across the heart, and extending it out through the right. Do that for two more breaths, inhaling, exhale, and one more, inhaling and exhale. And then let go of your breath as well. So now is the time really to do as little as possible, letting go, softening, releasing, not trying to fix things. Every time some thought comes into your mind, just to gently acknowledge it and let it pass as best you can. Keeps coming, don't get upset about that either. We just let things come and go as the world has in store for us. But I'm going to go start with a chakra clearing. So that will start with the heart. Some people see colors. The color of the heart chakra is thought to be green. And down to the root chakra, color is thought to be red. Base of the spine. And actually every major joint, ankles, knees, hip joints, are thought to be mini root chakras because they all help with foundation. Moving to the Second chakra, color orange. That's supposedly located approximately 2 inches below the navel into the body. Bring awareness there gently if you like. Solar plexus, third chakra, color yellow, right around the diaphragm. The diaphragm is in the core of the body. Back to the heart. Heart sometimes is thought to this area, the lungs, breathing, relates to allergies. So we want to, as we clear the heart chakra, can help with the immune system and um, blood pressure, all those things. And then moving to the throat chakra, color blue, communications, respiratory system. And the brow chakra, or also known as the third eye, the colors violet or purple. It's relating to the autonomic nervous system. Finally, the crown, color gold, off-white. You don't want to see bright white. It's a little too strong. So you want it to be a little less than that. I've been told as a precautionary measure. Blast the crown. And then we'll go to the higher source connection, about 12 inches above the crown, which is thought to be our connection to creativity and higher consciousness. Good. I'm hoping you're all feeling very relaxed and comfortable. I'm going to just briefly go into something part of my repertoire is a Chinese energetic healing system that I don't need to know what it is, but it simply corrects um, multiple factors that are influencing you being out of the flow of nature. So it's got some Taoist ideas. But anyway, I'm just going to run through each person on my list here and do some clearing energetically and these myriad of influences so that there's more of a harmonious um, dynamic in um, your flow of your system. So I'll start with Archana. And then Dave. Diane. Brian. Marguerite. Mike. Aran. Kathy. And then the whole group. And anyone else listening that I don't know about, the past and the future, past, present, and future, all clear in all our past, presents, and futures. So our ancestors, our future ancestors, as well as our present. So we're all influenced by all these things. So why not help everybody out, right? We're all in this big boat together. Okay, so we're going to wind down now. Bring your hands in front of your heart in a prayer type position, classic prayer type, and express some gratitude, bring peace, awareness. Offer it to yourself and to others. You can raise your hands out, sending that energy out into the universe. Inhale again, hands to the heart. And exhale just one more time, sending it out. Okay, well, I want to thank everyone for being here. Hope you have a wonderful week. And I have a message that spring is coming. So just be patient and we'll make it. We'll get there. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day and evening, and see you next week, same time. Okay.